Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. Over 100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell prophesied his return, but Sheriff Aesop Stormwood swore his descendants would stop him. He created Stormwood and Associates with the sole purpose of defeating Hollowell in the future. It failed. Now the young Raz Stormwood and her friends have been framed for a crime they didn't commit, and they've escaped to the Morris Halata Underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive operating on the edge of society. If you have a problem, they can solve it. But don't get in their way, or else you might get caught in the eye of the storm. Stormwood and Associates stars Gen Proc as Raz Stormwood, Nick Izumi as Bill Carpathia, Kyle Johnson as Tristan Babbitt, and Trey Dorn as NK and Kel O'Reilly. Previously on Stormwood and Associates. Raz has gotten into her head that she really wants to build a fighting robot, like for something like Robot Wars or BattleBots or something like that, because there's a local competition happening. And so the team is indulging Raz and has decided to build a robot. And so they've driven out to the local farm barn and are trying to buy stuff that they can build a fighting robot out of. That's it. That's what's happening. They're in a retail store buying robot parts. There you go. We could just armor plate a Roomba.
We could, but they're not very fast.
We could rev up a Roomba. Put a bigger motor in it.
I mean, if we use the Roomba as a starting point,
Okay.
do some upgrades to it,
Okay.
and then
tape a knife
put a
to it.
spatula on it.
What is with the spatula?
Well, so you can flip the other robot.
Flipping robots is a good idea.
I wouldn't use a literal spatula, but like a wedge thing underneath, and then a
the
robotic
flippy
flipping
thing.
arm. Yeah, robotic flipping arm, which can also be used to write your robot when it's upside down.
Yeah. Okay. The only problem is, Farm Barn don't have no Roombas.
Are we sure?
I always get them mixed up, so I checked one. Let me check the other. And Roombas are super light. Yeah. It's not it neither.
They have them at Fleet Farm.
Well, they don't have them at the website.
I'm on the website.
Yeah, I'm just like...
Oh, they don't have that brand.
That's what it was, because I was searching, like, the word Roomba. It's like, no, they don't have that specific brand. Yeah. Okay, so an off-brand Roomba. Yep.
Farm Barn brand Roomba. Okay.
Excellent. And then we probably run over to electrical, right, to pick up motors Because for one thing, we're gonna need to beef up this Roomba to make it, faster and more agile.
Yeah.
Um,
Is there any electric leaf blowers?
Ooh, yes, there are.
I know. There's. Yeah. So like, wait. Hmm. Have we considered blowing over our opponents?
Most of them, I would imagine, are pretty low to the ground.
Right, but what if we like strap together like 3 like multiple electric leaf blowers, but like 4
Directed
of them,
underneath them.
2 going one way, 2 going the other way, so we're not blown away. We're counteracting our own forces by blowing in both directions at once. But then we blow away our opponents.
That sounds heavy.
Sure does.
Now, would we put those on top of the Roomba?
Yeah. And just have it spin and blow things. Are there hazards on the battlefield in this?
Not in these. Not in this first one. It's like a duels only. It's not for TV.
Okay. So we could like do the leaf blowers and then 2 each direction, like opposite directions, so we don't blow ourselves away physics wise, and then like big stabbing knives going the other 2 directions, and so we spin around and can choose to blow or stab. We blow them over and then stab their underside repeatedly.
Or because man, we have like the Roomba is like 10 pounds by itself. The cordless leaf blowers are like 5 pounds a piece.
Are they 5? I guess more like 10 pounds, but yeah. And then a gun. No, wait, guns aren't allowed.
We can't do guns. But instead of the stabby knives, what if we did spinny? What if we put saw blades
Okay.
on either side?
I'm here for it.
Because we have the capacity to add in more motors, and then we just chuck like armor plating over the top of it.
We're not allowed to have a drone, are we?
No.
Or like have our robots split into multiple robots?
Yeah, we can have multi-bots. That's happened before.
What about an organic core?
Because no,
What?
Okay.
we're not
Nothing
putting
That sounds
Cal in there.
horrifying.
What if we bought 4 Roombas?
That would get really big. I don't know if there's a size limit.
I'm sorry. According to the box, these are Broombas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Broombas.
Don't think they even vacuum. I think they sweep. What is a weird product?
We'll sweep the competition away. Ha ha. Ha.
I get it.
Okay.
I
We
just
could
didn't
do it
like
like
it.
a combiner where they slide together to a big robot and then split apart. And all of the good ideas I just had that went along with that are all against the rules. And none of them were guns. All right.
Yeah. Well, I think just our like blowy, sawy guy would be pretty good.
Yeah. We'd need more leaf blowers. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
What?
15. Because we need to have 4 per Roomba. So we need 16 leaf blowers.
That sounds heavy.
How are you gonna put them all into one?
Aha! So what you do is you build the frame, so they lock in together at the middle, and then they split apart. It just each one won't be a perfect circle, but it'll have all the stuff on it.
Why do we need so many leaf blowers?
Well, then don't do the leaf blowers.
I mean, these robots are pretty heavy. Like, how powerful can we actually make a leaf blower?
Ooh! Okay, so what we could do is 2 with leaf blowers, 2 with blades, and we could have the ones with leaf blowers blow the other robot into the blade ones.
There we go. Liking what I'm hearing. Spinning blades probably weigh less than 4 leaf blowers.
Well, I like spinning blades. It sounds good.
You need motors to run the spinning blades, and those are also heavy.
You need 4 motors for 4 leaf blowers.
So, like a buzzsaw, how much does a buzzsaw weigh?
Enough. I actually have no idea.
So, like, let's go look at the circular saws.
Okay.
Hey, this one says Diamond Edge.
Ooh.
So, it looks like the average weight of a circular saw is about 10 pounds.
So that'd be 20 if we got 2 of them.
Alright, so that's 20 pounds for 2.
Because, I mean, we could make this whole thing for about 100 pounds. Which, honestly, like, would put us almost at middleweight class.
Right, but then we just need additional batteries and armor.
Yeah. Yeah, we could really beef up the armor. Heck yeah. Get it into middleweight class. At least. I like it.
I think we have ourselves a combat robot. There's got to be a better name for these.
I mean, how much does
no,
each
not
Roomba
really.
weigh? How much does each Roomba weigh again?
I think the heaviest one I found was like 10 pounds.
Okay,
They don't
so-
weigh much.
Right, so it's 40 pounds for the Roombas. We're looking at
Oh, I
another
forgot you're doing the multi-bot thing.
Yeah.
Man,
another 20 for
I don't like the
2
multi-bot idea.
circular saws.
That's
So
so
40
convoluted.
So that's 60 pounds plus 60 pounds plus. So we're at, and then add in the leaf blowers, and that's 140. 140 pounds right there before armor.
For how many?
Well, for 4 Roombas, we 2 of which are equipped with the leaf blowers, and 2 of which are equipped with the circular saws.
I thought we were doing one robot with 4
We can
leaf
do
blowers
whatever
and
you
2
want.
circular saws.
Well, but why would you build one robot with 2 leaf blowers and with the circular saws and the leaf blowers together? Because then you're still blowing, like, the idea is you want to blow the robots into the saws. Blow the opposing robot into your saws.
What if we got light saws and used the leaf blowers to launch them at other robots?
projectile.
That's poopy.
What if we just got like pincers and grabbed the robot and then sawed him in half?
Ooh, a pincer bot.
Yeah.
Okay, we use the tubes from the leaf blowers to grab onto it. Okay, how many leaf blowers do we need now?
What if we vacuumed?
We need a really powerful vacuum. I'm here for it.
We could vacuum the competition to us and then saw them in half.
That sounds absolutely ridiculous. I'm in for it.
Are we using the vacuum from the Broombas, or are we
The
reversing the
Broombas
leaf
don't
blowers?
have vacuums. They're brooming robots.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. We'd have to get a separate vacuum on top of it.
You'd need at least
Okay,
like a big shop
so we're just
vac for
reversing
any
the-
sort of
Yeah, we
force.
could chuck a shop vac on it.
Stick a shop
Become the
vac
shop
on
vac.
top of a Broomba.
Yes.
It's gonna be like a little murderous R2-D2. So R2-D2, really.
Would that be considered an entanglement device?
No.
Is a black hole an entanglement device? Have you ever
that's a
been
good
entangled
question.
by a black hole?
I mean, I haven't personally, but kinda. It is.
Here's an idea.
That attitude is.
What if we just made the Broomba spin really fast?
And like made it into like a saw blade? Like it would just go around like
Yeah, we could
dangerous
just
to
take a
human
giant
ankles?
saw blade, chuck it on the top, and make it spin really fast.
Okay.
Then we could also endanger the ankles of that guy who keeps screwing up our sandwich orders.
Who are
Yeah.
you getting sandwiches from?
You know,
I just eat the tacos. For Fred's Taco Shack.
alright.
When you got tacos that good nearby, why do you go for sandwiches?
Sometimes I want a sandwich and Johnny Jim's is right there.
Johnny Jim's the guy who sells sandwiches out of the back of his van?
Wait,
Yes,
those were out of the
it's
back of
really
his
good.
van?
Yeah, he doesn't have a store.
Yeah, well, they're good sandwiches. I am shocked. Actually, the fact that he can make such a good sandwich out of the back of the van seems like an endorsement of his quality, if anything.
He's eating van sandwiches, Babbitt.
I am eating van sandwiches. You're just jealous because you don't have the freedom to eat van sandwiches and enjoy them like I do.
Freedom?
You're not talking to the ghost.
It's been a weird day. It's been a weird...
Okay.
Fine. I'm going to enjoy my van sandwiches.
What if we did?
As long as you don't
Two-
eat his sushi. Like, don't ever eat his sushi.
Oh god, I'd never eat sushi from the back of a van. Sandwich,
Glad
though.
you have some standards.
I had an idea.
What?
What if we take the Roomba, we get a saw blade bigger than the Roomba, chuck it on top, get another saw blade, and have it spinning the other way. So you have
Oh.
two saw blades going opposite directions on
And
top
then-
of the Roomba.
Probably mess up the armor on the other guy's robot real good, too. Make it hard to
Exactly.
fix.
It's a Broomba. Let's remember, it's a Broomba.
It is-
Sorry. Those freaking name brand commercials, they get you.
Mostly, I think it's just weird that Farm Barn has a store brand automated sweeper. Like, look at the bottom of this thing. It's not even like a. It's literally just a line of bristles on the bottom of a circular robot.
To be fair, they do have hire a necromancer money, so they probably have make our own robot money, too.
They hired a necromancer?
Did yours not?
Wait, yours didn't?
No. They were doing this thing with trying to enslave minds.
Oh wow, yeah. Ours was like trying to like open up a time vortex. It's weird.
Yeah, no, they were trying to replace the soul of the of the owners of the other one with their own people.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
That's also probably
something about
way
like
easier than
it's
the
a
time
family
travel.
business and it's gonna be our family too. This will make them a family business again.
Ah, that's so much more disturbing and less convoluted.
They're the ones who hired you. At least the people who hired us were just gonna. Also, why would you hire a necromancer for time travel?
I don't know. It was a whole thing.
That's just a bad
I
plan.
wasn't present
Would that even
for
work?
all of it.
Would that even
They-
work?
They tried to. The team has told me that they tried to defend their building with a forklift at one point.
I mean,
So I don't know.
No, but I mean, think about the magical specialty. Maybe did the necromancer just tell him he was making a time vortex and was really going to bring back a horde, a legion of undead?
Yeah. See, we're not clear on that. Like, because from what I understand, the team. That's right. You guys like beat them before they actually did the magic, right?
There was a portal, I think.
Yeah,
But
but what
it
was going to
didn't do
come
anything.
through the portal?
I mean,
Well, while you guys have been discussing this, Raz has like ran off, grabbed a tape measure, and is measuring the Broomba and looking at sizes of circular saws.
So Raz is really into this whole robot thing now, huh?
I am. Maybe just like the stress of everything is just getting to her. I mean, I don't blame her. This is weird. Like, even by our standards, this is weird.
I mean,
But it's better than murder.
yeah. Where's Mar getting all that blood? I really hope she's not killing people.
Guys, I think I found something that'll work.
Wanders over.
What is the diameter of a Broomba?
Oh God, who knows?
Are they like at least a foot?
Let's say a foot.
Yeah. It's depending on the model of the real world one, between 12 and a quarter and 14 inches.
Okay.
Although this is a Broomba, so it can be whatever size the GM wants.
Oh yeah.
It can be whatever size is convenient for the GM.
I mean 14 is fine, I think.
What a ridiculous machine. It's a 14-inch diameter thing with just broom bristles on the bottom.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh? What? I like it.
You're okay.
It would scare Izo.
Would it, though?
Maybe. I feel like it
He's
would.
living in the clubhouse with Kel.
Yeah,
And me.
Kel freaked him out for like a whole week.
Yeah, but I think once you can handle Kel projecting from the hollow projector in the ceiling, I think you can handle anything.
Does he understand how the projector works? Like, I'm still not convinced he doesn't think Kel is a ghost.
Yeah, but he also
Kel's kind of a ghost.
He's kind of a ghost.
He kind of is a ghost, so I guess that works.
I'm the ghost in the
Alright.
machine. All right, yeah, no, I'm. Guys, remember, I'm in your earpieces. I hear every. You know, it's weird that you go shopping with your earpieces on, but whatever.
Are you a ghost?
Are you a ghost in a flesh bag?
Yeah. I kind of came to terms with that, though. I
Yeah,
took
no,
a
I mean,
lot.
like, so
I
I'm
took
as
a
much
lot
a
of
ghost as
philosophy
you.
classes in college, so yeah.
My body is electrons and steel, I guess, but, you know. What?
You okay?
Yeah.
You
What
sounded
if we
like you had an idea.
what if we put you in the robot?
No, I'm not doing that.
You
Okay.
could be the robot, Kel.
You could be the robot.
You could be
I found
like
a couple
Hakaider.
16-inch saw blades.
Just like Hakaider. You can be Hakaider.
You can be Hokkaido.
I don't want to be Hakaider. You'd be a good Hakaider.
I don't. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting myself from the point of view of a small, tiny thing on the floor that gets attacked by other small, tiny things on the floor.
But Kel, robot body.
I'm in the truck already.
The truck isn't allowed to compete.
Not in this.
Okay, I've got circular saws to put on top of the Roomba. Roomba. Rumba. Is that all we
Whatever.
want to do? Just like beef up the Broomba, and then add some saws on top? I like that idea.
Okay, we can. Sorry, I don't know why Kel's answering. Yeah, we can do that.
I'm here for it.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
How do you want to decorate it?
One word. Flames.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Flames
it
are
can
not
match,
allowed.
It can match. No, the artistic flames. It can match the
Yeah, like-
Lumina.
Yes. And we have to come up with a name for it.
Let's call it Lumina. It's painted in flames and never stops.
I want to be mad, but I'm not. Gonna be real with you.
So we're gonna call it the Lumina.
Well, I mean, if you say Lumina, not the, just
Oh.
Lumina.
Yeah,
Lumina.
the Lumina is how I get to work.
Lumina, the saw Broomba. All right, Raz has that noted in her phone. Type. Cool. I imagine you grab the armor plating, maybe some extra like electric motors.
Yep.
Probably a spokey thing and some bearings and all sorts of stuff.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And can you tell I prepped the wrong part of the campaign for this episode? Woohoo! 'Cause I'm too excited about further things that are going to happen.
It's
All right.
good.
Not that that's a bad thing. It's just awkward right now.
That's fine.
Cool. So, you'll head back to the clubhouse with your materials. And I guess we can see if Mikhail is around, wants to build this or at least help build it. Raz is gonna like just take it all, like start unpacking the Broomba and like looking inside of it, and like she's all excited to get all up in there.
This is a bad time to ask what happened to the first robot you were building, boss.
It's right there.
Is it just like a mass of sheet metal that's been welded together with no logic, rhyme, or reason?
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Quite a... I don't...
Maybe I'll turn it into a sculpture.
Sure.
You guys want to go ask Michaela
Is that
about
a
work on
stop
this?
sign?
Yeah. They weren't using it much.
Is that why the stop sign's been gone at the end of the block?
Maybe. Go ask Michaela if he wants to help on the project.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay, go talk to Mikhail.
Bill wanders over to go talk to Mikhail.
Head over to Fred's Bar and Taco. So was Mikhail there? Am I being Mikhail right now?
Well, I don't... you're the one who made him.
I know. No, I'm fine being him. I just need to know if he's there.
I don't think he's there.
Oh, man.
I don't
All
think
right.
he's gonna be around.
I'm gonna have to... Bill wanders up to whoever is currently working there. Hey, do you know when, your boss is gonna be in?
No.
Rats.
Yeah, said he was off on some trip.
Okay. Just curious, thanks.
Sure.
But...
So you head on back.
I wander back. So I don't know where Mikhail is, because he's not at the taco shack.
Well,
Do we know anyone else with any engineering abilities? I don't think we do. I think he's literally the only NPC we've ever introduced who can test the scientist abilities.
we've got the internet. I'm sure we can do this if we work together with the internet.
And there is one other NPC, but she's probably not anywhere around here.
What other NPC had scientist abilities? Oh, yeah,
Sydney
right,
Dragonstein.
yeah, the little part of the legion of teenagers.
Well, I mean, you could try like FaceTiming her.
Yeah, does anyone know how to contact those
None
world
of us have the
domination
build
kids?
something skill that the scientist has.
Yes, but
Still just
I,
try.
as the GM, built a table to help you guys.
Oh no. Instead of just, finding a character who has the ability that could just do it.
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Okay. So,
I mean, I guess NK's technological solution could help with wiring.
oh yeah. That would be very useful.
Even though I wasted a sweet move point teleporting myself from one part of the clubhouse to another part of the clubhouse.
I mean, things happen. Okay, so first thing I think we need to do is beef up this Broomba. Right?
Make it a big beefy boy.
Yeah. So Raz is going to take off the carapace, the outsidey bit.
The shell.
The shell. Thank you.
Housing, but
Why is it that whenever I GM, I can't words?
it's just funny because carapace is like the most complicated word to choose for this. When like you could just say the outer plastic, the shell, the outer bits, the outside.
I know,
Like,
I know.
but carapace is what your
Just
brain
how
comes
my
up with.
vocabulary is. It's like weirdly complex. I'm sorry.
It's hilarious. All right.
Okay. So she's gonna use that as a template to weld together a new armored shell for it. And we're gonna roll to see how well she does. Okay. That's not great.
Okay.
The armor
Should someone be checking her work?
is a bit slapdash.
Did she roll a 1?
She rolled a 3.
So it could have been worse.
It would have been worse, but it's not great.
I just want to point out that I just rolled a d10 just to check to see how I'd roll, and I immediately rolled a 10, so...
Yeah, you probably should have done the armor. Well, you can, I'm tempted to let you use it for, adding power. Because I feel like that's something NK could do.
Yeah. Well, actually, like, if I'm just taking a pre-existing battery and wiring it to other stuff, I should be able to use technological solution for that.
Hey. Yeah.
Which means I don't have to rely on a table for that.
Nice.
NK will just need to bypass the negative terminal and reroute power through the Broomba's main CPU unit, which it has because it's a robot broom, and then cross-feed the transconductors into the bypass around the outer limiter. Look, the rules just say it has to be technobabble. It doesn't have to make sense. Does that work?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone needs to vote on this.
Yes.
Yes.
Then it does, and I just immediately succeed.
Yay. The Broomba now has lots more power. Excellent. It can now move a lot faster and slam into things if it needs to.
With the worst armor ever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all Raz did was take some sheets of metal and try to, like, braze them together. And she probably overheated the welds so that all the metal just kind of...
I'm pretty sure Bill could use magic to weld things better than that.
I mean, I can try
If he
it.
doesn't vaporize the metal.
Yeah, I mean, she's got extra scrap, so yeah,
Look,
we
you
can try
want
it.
me to try? I can
Reinforce
try.
the
just-
armor.
I am
Use
a
psychic
master
flame to
of
weld.
fire magic. All right. All right, here I'm gonna try it. How do I? What would I roll for this?
I mean, it would just
D10?
probably be the same as a welding. You're just using magic to do it instead of physical tools. So
Yeah,
you'd
so
just
just
be-
roll me a d10.
yeah, burning
Right.
you'd burn a sweet move as a spell and then roll a d10.
Before welding, Bill rifles through his through a knick-knack drawer to find goggles. All right, there we go. Let's try this. Shazam! 7.
Nice. It's real good. It's not gonna fail that easily. I mean, it could theoretically fail, but it's pretty good. Way better than what Raz did.
I have a talent I didn't know I had.
Sweet. All
It's
right.
like what that one frat guy was saying about creative use of attack spells for things other than attack.
Maybe that frat bro might have been onto something.
He did think you were Babbitt's dad.
He wasn't onto that much.
All right. I guess we just. Well, we need to attach the circular saws.
Okay.
Babbitt?
Yeah, I can do that.
So roll me a d10.
I got a 9.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that is real good. That is not gonna fail. It's not indestructible, but it's on there really nicely. And then I guess we just pop the top on and that's it.
Who's gonna paint it?
Raz rolled a 6 to get the top on. And it's okay. It'll hold. It's not the best, but it's also not as bad as the welding she tried to do.
Should we have Izo paint it?
Izo has been kind of like in a state of meditation. What are you doing? Oh, we're building a combat automaton for the sake of a goofy little tournament.
Want to
All
paint
right.
flames on it?
That sounds lovely. I don't entirely understand, but I appreciate what you're going for.
Just make it look like the Lumina.
The one with flames on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Izo gets Izo has apparently found like a nice traditional like ink painting set somewhere in the meantime.
Okay, probably bought it at the art store and slipped it into the clubhouse for Izo without him knowing.
Thoughtful.
Let's see. He rolled a 5.
Okay.
This isn't my preferred medium, but
It's okay. It's recognizable as flames. Not the best flames, but recognizable.
it doesn't really look like the Lumina. It looks a lot more like awkward ukiyo-e painting.
Yeah.
Like someone who has seen and is aware of Hokusai. And that's about... and probably likes it. But might not be good at it. It is your middle school Sailor Moon fan art level of comparison.
How is there more blood in the blood fridge? Did anybody see Mara come in or leave?
No.
All right,
She
this
probably
is starting
came
to
back
get
while we were
unnerving.
out.
You know, I will tell you, I did not see her.
Okay, yeah, this is getting kind of disturbing.
I had to roll to make sure Kel didn't see her.
Mm.
But robots are so much fun, you know?
Yeah. And I just remembered something that's pretty important. We gotta control this thing.
Oh.
I mean, technically, it has an AI. It will just drive around the ground and just, like, attack anything for now.
So we just like let it go. We could
All I'm saying is that we don't have to rely on AI if a certain someone would just step up and be the robot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not attached to the internet.
You want me to get you a wireless router? Or like a little wireless hotspot thing. We can just like plug it in USB style.
I mean, at that point, you could just hook that up and either NK or I could take control and give you controls on a smartphone. And
That
one of
would
you
work.
could drive it.
Yeah.
I could drive it.
Babbitt should drive it.
All right. Babbitt the robot pilot.
So if you stick a Wi-Fi stick in that thing,
Okay.
We should reinforce the Wi-Fi stick just in case.
Probably make a little like armored
well, I mean,
cubby hole
just
for it.
stick it inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should still reinforce that part just to be safe. I know how things go for us. I want to plan for a worst case scenario.
I should not be trusted with rolling for that. It's what I averted.
Yeah, who wants to install the Wi-Fi?
Bill backs away noticeably. I will handle
Oh wait,
there's a lot of stuff I can build.
I can
That
burn a.
is not what I recommend.
It's just wiring in a thing. That's a technological solution.
Ta-da!
I can just do it. All right. So I'm just going to, with a couple of extra wires from this old Walkman, wire this USB interface directly into the CPU of the Broomba, overriding its AI automation with this, and I'll set up a basic web server with JavaScript, so we can set up a JavaScript interface to command the controls of the Broomba, bypassing its AI and automated and sensor features to automatically then be controlled by one of our phones. Does that work?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Kyle?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, it just perfectly works without me, because I should not be rolling for anything right now. I did my dice. I was doing test rolls and they were not, and none of them were good. So yeah, no, any of our smartphones can now be used to control the Broomba.
Nice.
Sweet.
Lumina is ready for combat.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did this. I press a button on my phone and a sound from the Broomba happens. Lumina is ready for combat.
You know what? Here for it. I like it.
Target acquired.
You know, it'd be really, really cool.
Bill.
What? Not here for that. Not here for that.
The
Okay,
Roomba
but-
is driving towards Bill.
Guys,
No. Oh,
I'm
jeez.
kidding. It's stuff. It's just me. I'm dicking around.
we should put an LED fan on top.
Just gonna cut my ankles off.
You guys know those it's like a
Press button on the phone. Lumina is hungry for ankles.
No, it'd be okay. Here's my next idea is we get one of those light sticky things that spins and it's got LEDs and it's like 3D pictures.
I like it.
Okay.
And we could just like literally just like chuck that right on top, like flat on the blades, and have it just like just showing pictures and stuff while the voice is coming out. That'd be so cool.
Okay. Do it.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
it, Raz.
Okay, Raz orders one.
Okay.
Like orders one online. It'll get here in a couple days.
Cool.
Cool.
Now what?
we hang out.
Okay, so
Okay.
so all the blood. It's weird, right? Like,
It's weird.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
I
we
know
gotta
she's
figure
doing
out
a
what's going
thing
on
to
here.
resurrect her mom, and like we've got that ring, and like,
We got. I think next time we. I think
We
we
gotta
gotta
talk
have an
to her about
intervention. Yeah.
Look, it's her blood, okay?
well,
We
I
don't
mean,
know if it's her blood.
we
That's
know
the
it
problem.
can't. It is.
No,
She
no.
is not a big person.
No, she owns this blood, okay?
She's like my size.
We don't have. It has nothing to do with us. Just leave it alone. It's her blood.
She stopped talking about that Leroy guy. Is it Leroy's blood?
Maybe. No, it's her
Really?
blood. I mean, she owns it.
She owns it now, but it came from someone or thing.
Where does she go
presumably.
at night? Or at the day now? Like, I've seen
I
her.
hope she's not going to that one club. That was such a skeezy place.
Yes, but it is like one of the less
It is
skeezy
skeezy.
clubs in this town.
I know, but. Ugh.
I've been back there a few times.
Really?
Well, you know.
No judgments here.
I haven't talked to anyone while I was
Ah,
there.
okay. Okay.
You ever feel like you're in a
Okay.
Smith song?
You're like, what song?
A Smiths song?
Oh,
No.
You know, like Morrissey.
No.
Okay.
can't say I have.
It's great.
Okay, cool. Well, my thingy should get here tomorrow. And then we have a few days till the competition.
Cool.
All right.
So, Bill, do you want to go get tacos? Not
You know
van sandwiches?
what? Sure. Let's get tacos. I've had a lot of truck sandwiches this week, and I should probably get something a little bit better.
You should get tested. That's what you should get. But, okay, let's go get some tacos. There's a weirdly good peanut butter and jelly taco on the menu now. It is
That is
actually really
weird.
good. Well, there's no
I don't-
like it's literally just peanut butter and jelly in a taco shell.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's just that's I don't know. That sounds. I guess I'll give it a shot. What the heck?
Well, it's so the salt in the shell like goes really well with the it's surprisingly tasty.
Okay. I'm not writing it off entirely. It just sounds weird and vaguely gross.
You should try the chocolate chicken taco. It's super good.
Oh my god, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I mean, like, the chocolate chick. That's just like, isn't that the basis for mole? Or am I
Yeah.
wrong?
That's
Yeah.
why it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds excellent.
Yeah.
Ooh, have you tried the deep fried bacon taco?
I have
Ooh,
not.
Yes.
That
So
sounds good.
good.
too. I usually just get like the boring regular tacos.
The tacos a la normal are just so like I mean I guess. But I'm
if
not
you're gonna
gonna
live in
I'm
Morris,
not
you
gonna
might
tell
as
you
well
what's
take
in it.
advantage
I'm
of it.
not gonna tell you what's in it. But the tacos a la Parker are really good, and you will be surprised when you see the ingredients list.
Mm.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
Well, let's give it a shot. What the heck?
Also, the tacos a la Parker feeds 6 to 8 people. So I don't know. Does everybody want to go get one?
Heck
Taco
yeah.
trip.
Taco trip.
Izo?
Very well. I don't require food, but it does sound enjoyable.
What do you don't require food?
He's made of magic.
Yeah, that doesn't imply that he doesn't need to eat.
So long as I have a steady supply of magical energy, I'm fine. Although the occasional meal is enjoyable.
So you're just feeding off Bill?
More or less.
You're eating Bill?
He's not eating me.
He's technically you're feasting on tacos a la Bill?
Weird. A little bit weird.
That's what it sounds like.
It's just...
Let's go get tacos.
Tacos!
Tacos!
Tacos. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network. And that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.